cold weather at Copper Lake. And that, of course, means testing spots again and checking where something is running now at these temperatures. And I am, of course, already testing different spots again. First spot failed catastrophically because I caught a roach as a trophy. And of course, that is something you really do not want to catch when you're going for carp here. And the next spot, also a very well-known spot, already looks quite good so far because I have here at this place consistently good frequency, even here in the night, and that's simply just right at the spot. Bait cast out with the basic test feed mix, of course, and immediately it starts running. Right away the fish come in. It already looks really good. So this here was the first spot, maybe did not look so wrong at all. High Utsuri immediately as a koi carp also included, but otherwise, well, not yet really exciting, and therefore I left. That was up there at this position here at 66.55, 10 meters. You can forget that. Makes no sense right now. Even tested with different flavors. Actually was not worth it. Now here at this place, also well-known spot, I'm curious what happens here in the morning hours and what all comes in. Those ones we do not want to have here, of course. So quickly out again here with the baits, and it goes on anyway. And accordingly, yes, let us see what else is going on here. So far, mainly actually the Dinks. So a lot of Dinks mirror carp here now. Can of course also be that the feed mix also contributes to it, or probably even into the feed mix we will of course also look again shortly. Although you probably already know it, the basic neutral original carp feed mix for spot testing. I have been using it regularly for several weeks now in the different carp waters, also first of all to test spots. Well look, and it is already starting again, running, so it looks good. Yes, and here, or from here, 10 minutes now exactly at the spot. 9 fish already here, and that, as I said in the night, that's a really good sign. And here mainly Dinks mirror carp, also a few linear carp included. And then we will see if more kois also come in here. There was actually, also once a tench. There were actually already in the last days here also catches with different kois to be seen. However, of course, then we also had different water temperatures. We had normal water temperature all the time. Now we have cooler water temperatures, so a bit colder than before. And accordingly, the fish, of course, prefer to stay in these somewhat, yes, shallow areas so close to shore, or there where it is not so deep. And that is exactly here, of course. Or I am here approximately in this edge area, and despite everything, it is running very well on all 3 rods simultaneously. Yes, indeed, more of that. 5 o'clock in the morning, and it is starting here. This one is even really fun. What do we have there? Big leather carp maybe. We can even go a bit higher with the break. Yes, I will of course gladly take those too. I also had them already in large numbers these days. The leather carp. No, do not run away. Stay right here. No, now it runs away. Oh no. That is always the worst when the fish turns around and stands with the back to you. Then it really starts swimming and then it just pulls away the line like that. That is why I try all the time now to turn it back forward with the face toward me, so that I can then pull it easier again toward me. And there it pulls across again. That is then always the be-all and end-all. To try to steer the fish, to turn it so that it is again with the face toward you, then it has the least strength. So now it is slowly coming in. Oh yes, it also has a pretty wide back. Let us see. Definitely 10 kilograms plus, 15 kilograms plus, maybe even. That is not so bad. Yes, I'm now slowly pulling it out. That can of course take a bit now. Wow, that one really had energy. It pulled away really strongly a few more times, and now slowly it's coming closer. So still a really nice big one. Yes, I believe leather carp. leather or mirror, but I rather suspect leather carp from the back. Bring it in. That is not bad at all. And in the meantime, the other two rods are also already waiting, and they also had bites at the same time. So now a little bit of pumping, and there it is already. Yes, indeed. So, aye. Madness. And now bring it in here. Ah, perfect. 25 kilograms leather carp. Nice one, man. Madness. Luckily, I already have it done here as a trophy. Really nice unit. So quickly back to the spot, I think you also recognize which spot this is. Here, the tree that looks as if dogs are always standing here and, well, doing their thing. So quickly cast again here at 10 meters and then out with the next big ones because they are already waiting. Looks like again the next Dinks, and the next one is already waiting too. Yes, indeed. Come in here, 7 kilograms. So it looks good. Now, let's quickly, of course, also check into the setups and into the oops and into the feed mix, of course. And then you already have everything here. Then this is really a very good place with a super frequency to simply make good XP, maybe also for the happy hour. So it started immediately. That's the big advantage. Cast out and immediately it started with the bites. Good frequency, good fish, simply solid also from the XP that come in. And as I said, in the last days at this place, there were always also different koi carps that came in. Therefore, just test it now also here at the cold water temperatures on strawberry, the whole time still on strawberry. I also tried something else earlier. I also tried banana. Also already tried different flavors at the other spot. And what immediately ran again was currently the strawberry. And that is pop-up 15 with strawberry yellow. So the yellow corn here in combination with strawberry dip. And this here is the classic feed mix with the mixed feed from Windenbach. Maggot is in it, corn is in it. That is, by the way, the completely normal classic base carp feed mix combination. Maggot, corn, and vanilla as flavor. Now, as said, only modified with the mixed feed so that we have more different aromas for pre-feeding. Nut is also in it. Once again, a fat source. And rice is also in it for the koi carps. Then they are happy. And then out with this nice relaxed mixed feed. I also directly saved it for myself under the feed mix. Basic neutral, koi carp original. That is how it looks, and that is what I produce regularly. Use it very, very much at the moment. However, always pay attention. That's used for testing. If you then know that at one place something works very well, then of course you can also use a better base. Because this basic mixed feed does not have such a strong attracting effect, but it does have a very nicely spread attracting effect. And accordingly, I like to use it for testing. When you then know that a spot works, you can of course either also completely leave out the base. That is also possible with PVA. Or if you're also going with pellets, then maybe just use another classic carp base here again. And it goes on, and it goes on. Yes, that is how it should be. Off to the spot. So testing. Make a bit of cash here with the Dinks mirror carp. Yes, indeed. And I will continue here now and try around a little more and simply make some XP. If it helped you, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Do not forget, that helps me a lot. And then we will see each other in the next video. Until then, tight lines.